So I can't decide if I should be covering the mess on my head, which is my hair, which I still have, with a hat, or if it's just weird wearing a hat in my home while I talk to my computer.
I am a publisher, writer, editor, daughter, sister, auntie, dog mom, and many other things, including currently a cancer patient. But I am not a doctor or medical professional of any sort. What you are about to watch is an episode of my journey through cancer. I'm sharing my adventure with you in hopes that you'll find something here that's comforting and maybe even inspiring. This video is not intended to provide any sort of diagnosis or treatment plan. Please go talk with your doctor for professional medical advice.
Cancer messes with your mouth. The mucositis that flared up during my first round of chemo actually cleared up about 4 or 5 days after the chemo infusion was over. Lingering, however, are 2 other side effects: dry mouth and disgusting taste problem. Both radiation and chemo, both of which I'm receiving, can lead to dry mouth as well as dehydration. Fortunately, I don't have some of the more troublesome symptoms, and these can include a cracked tongue, or a burning sensation of the tongue, and even trouble swallowing. But my mouth is incredibly dry, and I worry that I may be exacerbating the problem by dehydrating myself. Pelvic radiation of the kind I'm getting impacts all the tissues within the pelvis. This can mean that peeing can feel like you're trying to pee razors. You wake up in the morning and you're laying in bed, and the first thing you need to do is to go to the bathroom, and you lay there dreading going to the bathroom because you know it's going to hurt. And every time you take a drink, a sip of tea, a sip of water, all you can think about is that this is eventually going to make me have to pee. And you don't want to do that. So in self-defense, you take as small and as few sips as possible. I actually have it programmed into my phone to take sips of water to kind of force myself to stay hydrated. And I do run a dehydrator at night in my room. Cancer treatments, especially chemo, can also disrupt the bacteria balance in your mouth, and that can irritate your taste buds. And for me, this has manifested in a persistent salty taste, like I've just taken a big gulp of ocean water, which itself is not particularly pleasant, but it also exacerbates the sort of random nausea that kind of waves over you. And a primary remedy for bad taste in your mouth is to stay hydrated. The patient, then, me, is caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. Do I drink something and then have to deal with having to pee? But the universe has a way of actually helping you put your dilemmas into perspective. My mom has been unable to swallow for nearly a week now, which means that she hasn't been able to eat all that time. Her doctors haven't been able to find a cause for the problem, though the inability to swallow, I am given to understand, is not unusual for patients suffering from dementia. So today, the doctors installed a feeding tube for my mom so that she can at least get some nutrition. As I've said before, our bodies keep us humble in so many ways. Everyone has his or her own struggle, and I guess the lesson is to be grateful for the problems you have.
If you liked this video, Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Also, don't forget to call your senators and your congresspeople to demand universal health care, and most importantly, don't forget to vote.